Hello, and welcome to World of Warships. And this is the Katori, the Tier 3 premium Japanese ship, cruiser. You can't get the ship, basically. On the EU server you could get it by playing in the Grand Naval Battles last spring somewhere. And that's where I got it. It used to be the Tier 1 back in closed beta. It's an awful ship, obviously. At least its biggest problem is its top speed, which is 18 knots, and that is just awful, and that kind of breaks the ship. This is actually the first time I played it in random battles. I did play it a few times in co-op just for fun. Yeah, but it's an awful ship, to be honest. But it does get the special equipment or upgrade, the same as the EVGA Alpha and the Yubari gets, which gives you minus 40% to dispersion, among other things. Yeah, and it does have decent range and stuff, so it's not that bad. But the armor, by the way, is awful as well. Citadel armor is about 10 millimeters or something. The deck armor is actually the best with 51 millimeters. But basically, if you hit it in the side with AP, you will, well, probably overpen it, but I'm quite sure you can easily Citadel them. I haven't played against them enough. Well, I don't play low tiers that often, so I have no clue. I've never shot at one, so I don't really know. Anyway. Sorry for the fact that I have uploaded mostly low tier battles lately. But there'll be some high tiers coming along soon. This game was just too fun to not show. Even though this ship is so slow, I think we'll skip about a few times. Anyway, this St. Louis is... he can be really dangerous. But for some reason he doesn't know how to shoot his guns or something. So we'll just keep pummeling him. Oh, he'd probably start shooting at some point. But he lost all... yeah, there we go. He lost most of his health already. Oh, also this thing has torpedoes. 7-kilometer ones. They are quite nasty. Reload in 40 seconds as well. I don't actually know what the... let me just quickly check. The damage on the torps is 9,000 something. So they can be quite nasty at this tier. But these are never gonna hit. That St. Louis is going down way too fast, and I missed as well, so oh well. But that's my first kill. My engine got knocked out, which I'm not repairing. At this point I was thinking I can stay here for 30 seconds, but then the Nassau starts shooting at me, which I kinda don't like. So I repair it and start trying to move forward again, but as I said, this ship is slow as all hell. Yeah, it really is the big problem on the ship. But as you can see, the guns are actually quite nice. Yeah. And then the Stenrio comes around, that makes it an interesting opportunity to try the AP. And since, yeah, there we go. The dispersion is insanely good on this ship with modules. With the upgrade, I mean. That means that I can get really accurate in shooting towards the citadel of this Tenryu and actually hit him quite well. So he didn't live long. Back to the HE, which is an awesome shell type as well. Usually just shoot HE in these days. You can actually citadel stuff with HE. Not always, but it happens. Of course not on the battleships, but on the battleships you should shoot HE anyway. Most of these people, well, it's sealclubbing, basically. So the chances of them repairing a fire is really high. Although this guy doesn't seem to be a sealclubber. Seeing all the... does seem to be a sealclubber, I mean. Because of all the flags. Not sure. Anyway, I'm trying to shoot him, but my aim is a bit off, I guess. You can see the dispersion of this ship is insanely good. It's basically my shooting that's missing here, not the dispersion. And then this Chikuma pops up. Instantly switch to him because he's an easier target, and the Nassau is now behind an island as well, so, you know. And I slowed down because I kind of want to use this island. That was, well, bad luck, I guess. Bad shooting from me. And Chikuma starts moving, and I switch my targets. My targeting to the Dusky. But he's a bit far away, so it's gonna be difficult to hit him. Meanwhile, I try to see if I can top the South Carolina that's coming up. And I can. Even though he is out of range, so... Kind of depends on how fast this South Carolina is. Whether these will hit. And of course if he turns or anything. But I'm not sticking around. He's already shooting at me. I'll try to shoot the tops on the other side. But apparently I am faster than him because we actually increased the distance. And that means that, well, there's a big chance those won't hit. Yeah, I'm running away as fast as the ship can do. I tried to get the team to go cap B, because we basically were losing the whole game so far. I've been losing the whole game. Mostly because they had all the caps. At least I got the A cap capped, so that's a good thing. Anyway, those thoughts missed. Maybe these will. And there's an island in the way now. So I'll turn back in. Unfortunately, most of the enemy are in the south, which means that I have to actually move there with my 18 knots, which will take a few minutes. But until then, I have some things to shoot at here, and there's the Chikuma again, which I apparently left at 600 hit points. But that's not too bad. Yeah, unfortunately those missed. So we'll have to take care of them later. Meanwhile, I can apparently still shoot over this island, so I'll continue to do that. And this South Carolina should be doomed, to be honest. He's still on fire from me as well. So I switched to the Dusky because the South Carolina isn't visible anymore. That actually hit below the waterline. And there we go. So that's my third kill. Fortunately, someone gets reset. The guy that's capping B. And yeah, those rear turrets could fire over that. You see me firing a lot, even though the indicator says I can't. And sometimes it pays off. You're better off trying. I mean, especially when your reload is decent. Oh, I forgot to tell, this ship actually has a fighter plane. It actually also has some AA. actually decent AA for this tier. Not that you meet many planes, except when you get into tier 4 battle. But this plane is actually quite good for just spotting purposes. That's basically what I use it for, at least. So I launch it. It's actually the second time I launched it. So I'm probably using a premium fighter, because you usually all... Oh no, wait. No, the captain has Super Nintendo. Yeah, I say Super Nintendo. It's a forum joke, I guess. Anyway, that skill gives you an extra fighter, so I think at least. Might also be a premium fighter. Since I do often use that. Should look it up. And by the way, it's the Ibuki captain in this. Or at least I was retraining it to be the Ibuki captain. Which is why I was playing this. Oh, and the ship also has secondaries, by the way. And one of them just hit. So that's fun. And yeah, I'm sitting still in front of a Nassau. This is a bad idea. But then the Chikuma comes around the corner and I'll gladly take him out. Both my torps hit. I knock out the Chikuma, which gives me the Confederate medal. And my 4th kill. Whew. Apparently the Nassau repaired and he is healing up now, so he's also turning away, which is a good thing. Well, a good idea from him. Because I have more torps. Or, better yet, my torps are reloaded again. And I fire them off. But this guy is dying fast. There's 2 of my remaining allies shooting them at him as well. He's on fire. He repaired earlier. So he's probably dead. I tried to fire some more at him. To actually get the kill. So that's Kraken. Oh yeah, that actually happened. Anyway, we'll skip ahead now. So this is 2-3 minutes later. And basically there's only this Nassau left. And we have the Kolbank, me and Dursky. And I'm sitting here waiting to ambush the Nassau. Can get these torps off and start moving. But hello teammates at tier 3. Damn it. The Skorberg is apparently insistent on suiciding, and because he is, I cannot fire these torps. And therefore this is the moment where I basically fuck up. Yeah, I really want to fire these torps, but I can't. Because of this guy. He does take down us so fast, but... So I fire, and my biggest mistake here is I didn't move, so... Basically I'm sitting still in front of a Nassau. Which is not the best thing. Which means... Actually secondaries... Never mind. I die. Yeah. And my torps missed. Oh dear. So there's the Dursky left. I'm kind of pissed off at the Kolberg. Well, I guess... yeah, as I said, my mistake. I should have just moved and gone to another position to ambush him from another position, like this Dursky's doing now. We'll not watch this. I'll skip to the ending. So you can see what happened at the end, and then we'll go to result screens. So, yeah, Dursky saved the day. I was kinda harsh on him, but I really wanted to win this. I mean, look at the score. That's tier 3, right? So I did 81,853 damage with a Katori. And I got a Kraken and a Confederate, so, well, I'm happy. This was my first game. My second game I actually played yesterday as of recording this, along with Live and Bad Gene, and we were in a triple Katori division, which is stupid. Which we won as well, although I don't know exactly. I think I did over 60k damage in that game, so my average is still quite high. I would like to keep it that way, but we'll see. Let's go to the team scores. So actually that Dusky got more XP than me, and I'm glad for him. And I got 627 XP, so we both basically carried our team, I guess, at least. Well, not much to say. Lots of medals I see, though. But yeah, we basically got double the amount of XP than the third place, so it's actually that Kohlberg. So let's go to the detailed report. My secondaries actually did 700 damage from the 3 hits they did. So they fired 24. The secondaries are twin turrets somewhere on the ship. Not quite sure where. 127 millimeters. They actually have a decent range, I think, especially with the upgrade that gives it 20% extra range. The special upgrade you get on the ship. But actually look it up. It's 3.5 kilometers, so 20% extra, and then probably AFT as well. So 5 kilometers maybe. I don't want to look it up now. Anyway, yeah, quite a decent score in my opinion. Funny thing is I got 1 damage received more than I have hit points. What did I? Yeah. The ship has 22,000 hit points and I got 22,001 damage. Never really looked at that. Anyway, doesn't matter. Potential damage is really low and the spoiling damage is really low as well, but you know, tier 3. The battle actually lost almost full time as well. Yeah, tier 3. It's weird. Let's go to the credits. And yeah, I actually made 270,000 credits with premium, of course, but it's a tier 3. I did finish a mission for 50,000 extra, but still, that's quite a decent amount of credits for a tier 3 battle. So I'm quite happy with that. Anyway, yeah, that was the Katori, and I just wanted to share that game with you. It's probably back to the higher tiers after this video. Maybe even all the way up to tier 10. Who knows? Oh, I shouldn't spoiler you guys, according to Gene, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this low tier battle, and until the next one.